Hey.
Hello. How are you? This is Calliope.
Hello.
My name is Adam. And this is London. We wanted to talk to you today about music and rhythm. We're really happy that you came to make music with us today. If you were thinking that you would listen to what we have to say, that's great. But I'm going to also ask you to just make a lot of noise. I'm really happy that you took this little bit of time to study my favorite subject. And I asked some of my favorite people, my son and my daughter, to come hang out with me. And
a bunch of people say hi. Peyton says hi. Shayna says hi.
Peyton is here again.
Yeah, Peyton's here again. And
Hi,
Shayna says, if music didn't exist, then half or maybe more of my life would be gone.
Wow,
That's
Shayna.
intense and true.
Yeah.
And Versailles says hi.
Hi, Versailles.
Hi.
That's their cousin. She's in Pasadena. Peyton, I forgot where you're from, but you're so cool. You've been at all of my seminars.
Yeah.
And they're all so different. And I really agree with you what you said about the importance of music. So while we wait for some people to chime in, I'll tell you a little bit about what we're going to try to accomplish today. You might know a lot about music. And if you do, I hope that you learn something. I think that we'll try to talk to you, music lovers, just about things that maybe you could listen for and appreciate more about music. And if you know nothing about music, I'm going to teach you about a new language. We will talk about this book, Music and Rhythm. And I'll read you a couple things from this book. This was a book written by Heron Books, published by Heron Books. I don't think that you have a link to this particular book today or to the learning guide that goes with it, but that's okay. I'll just go through it.
And a bunch more people say hi.
Oh, good. Who's here?
Emma and Zoe say hi. Jocelyn, Rosemary and Dee.
Hi, Jocelyn, Emma, Zoe, Rosemary, and Deej. That's so cool.
Shayna's from
Aubrey.
Oregon. Oh, cool.
Shayna. Hi, Shayna.
Oh, Anga, am I in there? Nope. Andra is from Pakistan.
From Pakistan.
Woo!
This is not a Pakistani instrument,
No.
but I was just excited.
And Ariana says hi with a bunch of exclamation points.
Ariana. Here you go. Here's some noisemakers.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So a lot of people that we love are here today. Let's get started. The first thing that we'll do, I'm going to tell you what music is and what music is not. Music is noise that you make on purpose. It's a sound that you made on purpose, and it's lovely. You want noise to go the way you want it to go. Sometimes you want to make an ugly noise, but what usually happens when you're making music and you make an ugly noise is that you just turn it into something beautiful again. So should we show them an example? We'll show you an example right now.
Yeah.
So
Milo says hello.
Milo. Hi, Milo. So here, I'll sing a note. Ah. Can you
Should I make it bad?
Yeah, can you find that one up there?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you have these crazy vibrations happening there. Now do it again, and Lemon, you make another noise, and just make it truly ugly.
Okay. Wait, sing a little higher, and then I can go.
Okay. Great. So what we just made was a horrible noise on purpose. They make fire alarms. That's how they make fire alarms. Alarms in hospitals is so that they'll have that sound on purpose, and it makes somebody respond faster and go, "Whoa, what's this? This is wrong." But in music, when you create that sound, then all you do is you go a little bit up or a little bit down, and it fixes the noise. It turns the noise into music. So we will make some music for you now. Ready? We haven't practiced any of this. We're just gonna give it a shot. Okay, so I'll just
Making beautiful music?
No, ugly then you have to resolve it.
Okay.
Resolve is the way you do musically. You make something beautiful.
You go lower
Okay.
again.
Okay. You want to do this? You go up, you go down.
Okay.
Okay. Also, it's too beautiful. Let's make it ugly before we make it beautiful.
Oh, I thought. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll make it more ugly.
Okay, good. Ugly first, then beautiful. Ready? Okay. There we go. So what we did, we took this weird chord. Callie went up and made it beautiful. London went down and made it beautiful. Then it went a little bit like ugly again, and then he turned it into beautiful again. So that's just how you do it. You can take any sound and any horrible sound and then make it like you did it on purpose. So that's music. I'm going to teach you some music today. We actually want to teach you a song. If you were not here to sing and you're not a singer, that's okay. All right, fine. Okay, so listen, this is my favorite subject. Singing is something that every human can do. Before I get into making you sing later today, I'm just going to tell you this now. You can sing. 100% of the people on this planet can sing. And some people have like something happen to them physically, like maybe their ear is like damaged. In that case, you might not be able to hear the right sounds and it would make it harder for you. But there's tons of science that says you can teach anybody to sing. So the idea of tone deaf is actually someone's horrible plot to stop the world from singing, because tone deaf is not a thing. It does not exist. If you feel like you're tone deaf, I just wanted to let you know that's officially over and you now are a singer. The only thing you need in order to become a tone, like someone who can sing on the tone, is you need someone who is a good singer to coach you. I can't hear you or see you at home, but we've done this all the time here at the school. We will take our friends, sit down with them, and maybe they're horrible, or they feel like they're horrible, and then we just coach them, and we say, sing this note. So I'm going to show you right now how to coach a person, okay? So if you ever want to teach someone how to sing, I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's pick on London. Okay, now London, I'm going to say, sing a note, and I want you to sing it wrong, okay? Okay, so sing this. Okay, so I was singing and London was singing so he was basically singing it too low. So what you would do in this case to teach someone to sing it correctly is you would just go a little higher, a little lower until they get to that point. That's one way to do it. I'll even show you a really special way to get it right perfect. Okay, so here we go. Ready?
Did it wrong?
You did it wrong. I was cranking him up. I was cranking up. One of my great friends, Dr. Eichenberger, taught me this trick. We'll try it with Calliope. This time I'll sing it a high note for you, okay?
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, she went extra high, and then I brought her back down. Okay, so those guys took 12 seconds, and sometimes it takes 2 minutes to get someone to find the match. But when you find the match, and if this is something you can't do on camera, you have to be there in person. Singing is a very personal, in-person group experience, really hard to do at this particular time, but it's really important to be there in the room, and then you can listen, and when you get to that moment, you feel these waves go between each other. They say that when you get a lot of singers singing at the same time, singing together, one song together, you can even get their hearts to beat in sync with each other. This is something that just naturally happens with choirs. I love singing. We'll talk about that later.
Oh, someone raised a good question.
Yeah.
They said, what if you can't speak?
Oh, okay. Well, that's troublesome, and hopefully that's only a temporary thing. But if you can't speak, we have a really great solution for you. It's called become the best drummer in the room, because you can probably move some part of your body. And if you can move some part of your body, you can bang on something. And that is its own type of freedom. There are parts of this world where music and rhythm are the same thing. There's no difference between the beat of a drum and the sound of a voice.
And dancing.
And dancing. So this is particularly in Africa where music was born. In the center of Africa, you have the Congo, you have Chad. These are the places where we believe that modern music, that all music came out of that place. And dancing is the same word and the same idea as singing. You would never sing without a rhythm or beats, and you would never give beats and sing without dancing. What are we doing? We're standing here. We should be dancing.
I know, this is wrong. Peyton plays piano and guitar. Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Peyton, that's cool. Okay.
And Shayna's in a choir.
Shayna's in a choir?
Yeah.
Oh, Shayna. The whole world should be in a choir. So, okay, I want to talk to you about this concept of beats. Let's move on to that. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you can see this, Lennon. Will you show them what you're sitting on? This is a really special drum. You could make one at home. It's just a hollow box. Show them the back part of it. It's a hollow box. They call this a cajon, K-A-J-O-N. You can also just call it a box or a stomp box, or, you know, you just, something you can sit on and hit. And this one's really cool. It has like a special rattle inside and everything. This is more of a Latin instrument. This is an African instrument called the djembe, D-J-E-M-B-E. And yeah,
Whoa.
and it gives a nice like bass. It gives these like on the sides, high sound, in the middle, a low sound. You have drums in your house. I want you to get a drum. You can go find one. I think a bucket or a trash can. A chair works, a table works.
Your belly.
Your belly. And if you really want to be extra credit, go find a bunch of glasses and something that you can hit them without breaking. And you could even fill a couple up with water at different levels, and all of a sudden you have a full instrument. It's a drum instrument. So go get that right now. You're gonna need that. I'll just talk a lot because I do that. And
What is this from?
oh, okay. These are claves. We do those. Yeah. So we're gonna here. I'll give the beat. You give us the clave sound. You give us the fill. You may have noticed that having people in the room to drum with you is the best. Like, it's so much better that way. I hope that when we drum, you could drum with us. So every time we get a drum going on, you just join in. You can make any sound you want, and it turns into music because this is on purpose noise. We're doing it on purpose, right?
We're doing a song in our choir that has two rhythms going at the same time, which are supposed to not be like correct together, but it's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
So any rhythm works.
They clash and they come back out again. They clash again, and it's a great experience. Try it out as we're drumming along. Now these things are called claves. Again, this is another Latin instrument, and there's all these amazing rhythms that came out of Africa. There's like special sounds that they wrote, and then there's special sounds that came out of Latin America. And all the music you listen to now, we just use those all the time. So a beat. The first thing you're going to want to make a good beat is a low sound, the bass. Did you have a good bass? Let me hear your bass. All right. Now that is the same as a heartbeat, right? The beat never changes. The beat never stops. And when you have a beat going, you can put all the fancy stuff on top. So in most songs, the beat is a consistent thing that will not change. If it does, it stops, and then it goes again. And then it goes again. Yeah. And then it stops, and then it goes. Okay, good. So the rhythm, so just to give that again, the definition of a beat is a regular pulse, an unchanging pulse. The rhythm is everything else that you do over the top. The rhythm is your own creation. It's something that, you know, it just kind of comes from you. They say that it's you, it's your soul. It's the spirit talking, it's the human spirit, it's the human element in music, you know, all these things, but it really is you talking when you give a rhythm. So in this case, I'm going to give a beat. The beat, again, just that never stops. Your job is to come up with your own rhythms with the instrument that you have now. So I hope you have somebody with you that can do this with you, and if not, just make a lot of noise in your room. So go ahead.
You're wants to know if she can use her laptop.
Yeah.
Or her lap.
Okay. Yeah. Laps are great. Clapping is great. I once took a pen, like one of my favorite pens, and a glass bottle, and that was a horrible plan. Don't do that. Ink went all over the room and the carpet.
You can also just,
It was
do a pen.
It was an experiment when I was 13 in the middle of a great drum circle. Don't do it.
No.
So, but most of the things are fine. And the laptop key clicking, that as long as your laptop isn't really necessary for this, that should work great. But key clicking definitely has its own rhythm. All right, so I'm gonna give you the beat.
And also on like a table, you can just tap the tip of the pen, and like drop it, and it makes different sounds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The world
Just to
is
break it.
your drum kit.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. You guys are gonna come up with your own rhythms. Do whatever rhythm you want, and they're gonna join in with us. Now what I want you to do is make your rhythm a little faster. There you go. Now slow it way down. Yeah, okay, good job. Nice song that you wrote. That was a great song. Okay, I want to teach you about the language of music. You know, we only have a little bit of time to cover everything in the world. There's been about okay, how long have they been making music?
Since before I was born.
Yes.
That's true.
They found a flute buried in somewhere in Africa. They dug it out of the ground and they realized this was a 40,000-year-old flute. Imagine 40,000 years ago, what was happening in Africa. They were making music at that time. They've been making music this whole time. So eventually they decided to write it down. I want to teach you something about that. There's a system that we use, and you can learn this language. If you understand English and you understand maybe a little bit of Spanish or some other language, you're now going to learn a new language called the language of music. So next to Calliope are a series of dots. Can you all see that dot? It's see that big one there? That's supposed to be round. I wrote it as like an egg.
I did that.
Okay, it's like an eyeball. But it's a, you know, when they wrote music, they did it as a series of dots. Here, I'll give you another example. Here's a piano song. There's a lot of dots to it, right? So you got big fat dots, you got little filled in dots. And I'm just gonna teach you how to read these basic dots. So we call this notation or notes. And when you want, let's say that you wrote a song and 400 years later, someone wants to play that song. Hopefully you wrote it down. Then they can figure out what it is you had to say. And that's why we have this like system of writing, just like you write a book. So the first sound you want to make is, we're going to say, okay, I have to explain one other concept to you. I'm sorry to go off on a new tangent. Did you know that every song ever written can be grouped into 4? It's just this magical number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you guys are both going to think of a song that you know, any song you know. Somebody at home, can you write us in with a song that you know? Hopefully we know it and we can sing it. And I want to show you that everything can be grouped into 4. And there's one other trick. If it can't be in 4, it might be in 3. Some songs are in 3. Has anybody given us a song yet? So you got to think of a song and you're going to send it to me and I'm going to prove to you that every song. Okay, here we go. Ready, go. Old MacDonald had a farm. 1, 2, 3, 4. On his farm he had a dog. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, guys. Okay, so that was in 4. That song was in 4. If you took a song like
I think we're typing 1, 2, 3.
how's it go?
Maybe. Is it Callie?
Okay, well, let's say you took a Michael Jackson song. Billie Jean, not my love. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're doing 3 or 4?
We're doing 4s.
Oh, okay, good.
So we're doing 4s, yeah.
Somewhere over the ring.
Somewhere over the ring. Somewhere over the rainbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you believe me? They're all in 4. Okay. So then I a little bit lied. because some songs are in 3. I will tell you one song.
Oh, okay.
You got one?
Yeah.
What do you got?
The one from Sleeping Beauty. I know
you, I want to. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's the waltz, right?
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty's. Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella.
Sleeping Beauty.
Okay. Well, anyway, she's dancing. I found a love
Oh.
for me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Some songs are in 3, and once in a while you'll find them like, oh, that's a 3 song. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, big long tangent to get back to the point. You have to group songs if you want to write them, and so they came up with this grouping called a note, and then each group is called a measure. So Callie, point out the measure.
On here? Oh.
Yeah. So a measure is a group of notes, usually 4 notes. And in a piece of sheet music, you'll see lots of measures. You see how this has lots of lines going this way, and those lines are measures. This big note is 4 beats. So we would do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's called a whole note because it takes up the whole measure. Now, the next word we're going to teach you is the half note. The half note is half a measure. Half a measure, in this case, would be 2 beats plus 2 beats. That makes up the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sense? Good. Now, Lennon, you do the half notes. I'll do the whole notes. 1. Wait, hold on. Sorry. I was off, wasn't I? Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you get that idea. Now, we're going to do quarter notes because they're a quarter of the measure. A quarter note is 1 beat. That's the most basic beat. Callie's going to do quarter notes.
Yep.
Show us quarter notes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Whole notes.
2, 3, 4.
Whole notes.
2, 3, 4.
Whole notes.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, hope it's making sense. Okay, now we're all going to mix it up, and we're going to do the craziest note, the 8th note, because there are 8 of them per measure, and they go pretty fast.
It says we should sing "It's Raining Tacos." You know that song?
I don't know that
I don't
song.
either.
Sounds like an incredible
Great.
song. Thanks, Ava. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of those per measure. Okay. So now here's what we're going to do. You're going to take the instrument you made at home. Glass jars filled with different levels of water. I recommend 5, all with different levels. You're going to have the most beautiful instrument. The person that you're going to like, if you have a person sitting next to you, you can just make them into a drum, or you guys can find your table or whatever you're going to be hitting as your drum. Now we're going to do a little exercise. Callie's going to point to a different type of rhythm.
Okay.
I'm going to give the whole notes, and you are going to tap out the rhythm that she points to.
Okay.
Okay. And London is going to. London's going to drum out what she's pointing to. He's going to help you. He'll do it with you. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Whoa, 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 whoa. 1, 2, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4. Off. Perfect. You're now a reader of music. Okay, time to teach them a song. We're going to teach you a song. We're going to make you sing. If you can't sing, this is your chance. You can do it. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip. Most people can't sing because they can't hear because they're not listening. What they're trying to do is just make sound come out of them, and you're right. That's the first step. But if you really think that you're bad, you can correct this. It's best to have a person there in the room. But what you do is you take your ear and you bend it forward, and you will hear yourself so much better if you just do this. Go, ah. And when you get to this point, you're not putting your finger in your ear. You're bending it, and you're bringing it forward. You're folding it like a taco. And what's happening is the sound is hitting your palm, traveling up your hand, into your ear, and now it's amplified. It's louder. So you're gonna get, when it gets to the loudest point, that's where you want to have your hand. So try it again. Ah, right there is where you want to have your ear bent when you sing. Okay, good. Now, let's see. We're gonna do the song about the greenwood tree. Come follow me to the greenwood tree. Okay. So do you know the song?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's good. I'm assuming you don't know this song. It was a song my mom taught me, and I make everybody that I know learn the song eventually. So come, that's your first note. You have to find that note. Everybody try and sing the same note with me. Say, come on. Beautiful. You sound great. Okay, now the song goes like this. Come, follow, 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 follow me. And that's how it goes. That's the first part of it. You can do it. Come, follow, 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 follow me. Again. Come, follow, 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 follow. We're going to do it again. I know there's some of you at home that are just watching and being like, yeah, I don't do this. That's for like the, I don't know, the choir people or the glee people or something. Do it. You can do it. Make the sound come out of your mouth. Worst case scenario is horrible. Make a horrible sound and do it on purpose and it'll turn into music. Just do it. Make the sound come out of your mouth. Here we go. You have to open your mouth for sound to come out. Come, follow, 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 follow me. One more time. Come, follow, 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 follow me. Okay, now the question is, where should I follow you? And in the old days, they said, whither shall I follow? Like where? And then thee. They would say, where should I follow you? They'd say, whither shall I follow thee? I mean, this is the song's written along. Yeah, this song is so good. It was written like 400 years ago, and we're still doing it. Whither shall I follow thee? And then where'd you say?
To the greenwood tree.
We're going to the greenwood tree, everybody. Here we go. I mean, this is exciting.
What does that mean?
It's just a type of tree that's just awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. So whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Whither shall I follow, follow thee? To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree. You're going to learn this song. I bet you didn't think you came here to learn a brand new song. You're going to learn it. Are you ready? Here we go. Come, follow, 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 follow me. Next part. Oh, this is hard. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. I promise you. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Do it again. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Again. Just listen. Don't sing it. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Now you sing. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Next part. Whither shall I follow, follow thee? Where should I follow you? Whither shall I follow, follow thee? Okay, good. Let's do that whole part. You can do this. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Whither shall I follow, follow thee? Again. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Whither shall I follow? Do it again. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Whither shall I follow, follow thee? Again. Whither shall I follow?
They want to know what note to start on if they're girls. If they're girls, start with mine because I'm singing 8 notes higher than them.
Oh gosh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Such a good point. Okay, so
if you're a boy, sing with them.
yeah, it's just that most bodies, girls are singing 8 notes higher. It's just kind of how that works. So I tried to start on kind of like a medium note, but that's really just medium for guys. And so that's girls. And also pretty much any guy that's like 12, 13, they can sing all these beautiful high notes that we kind of can't sing those ones as beautifully anymore. So if you're a 12, 13 or younger and you're a guy, sing with Callie because you can do them. So what's your note when you start? Let's start the whole song over.
What's your song?
Come. Yeah. Sing it like that. Okay, good. Girls and anyone that can't hit those notes, start there. Yeah. And then guys that are like, like get dad over here and make him sing with me. All right. Come. Here we go. Come, follow, 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 follow me. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Whither shall I follow, follow thee? One more time on that whole thing. Come, follow, 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 follow me. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Whither shall I follow, follow thee? Okay, last part. To the greenwood tree. To, sing that note with me. To. Good, and then all you go is go down from there. To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree. To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree. Okay, now don't sing, just listen. The best way to learn a song is just listen once and then sing, and then listen, and then sing. To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree. Now you sing. To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree. Whole song. Ready, go. Come, follow, 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 follow me. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Whither shall I follow, follow thee? To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree. One more time. Ready, go. Come, follow, 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 follow me. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Whither shall I follow, follow thee? To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree. Okay, now here's the trick. Here's the trick. I'm gonna sing with London, and we are gonna sing one part, and she's gonna sing a second part, and we're gonna turn this into a round, which means you can choose to sing with us or choose to sing with her, and we're going to make. But you have to sing with us. Stay with us. Stay with us. Okay.
Ariana wants to know, and she said it sounds like a first tenor or a second alto. My part probably is first tenor or second alto, yeah.
Oh, cool. So, Ariana?
Ariana, yeah.
Okay, Ariana knows something about singing.
She does.
Yeah, that's cool. So the way this works is you get low singers, bass, high singers, low men, bass, high men, tenor, low singing women, alto, high singing women, soprano. That's really general, but those are the four categories people like to kind of jump into. The truth is, you can all sing all those parts, and some women really like singing tenor, and some men really like singing up to soprano, like the guy from Pentatonics, Mitch. He's a soprano. So, but whatever's comfortable for you is what you should do. Yeah, so Callie's an alto.
Yeah. Sometimes a tenor.
Sometimes a tenor. Some of them make her sing soprano, and London and I are in this bass category. So sing with whoever you're more comfortable with. So here's our starting note. Come. Okay, good. We'll start, then you come in.
Okay.
Come in with her, and you're gonna sing the song, and you're gonna impress all your friends about what you learned in the music and rhythm class.
Nice.
Okay.
You should try to split up if they have two people there.
Oh,
They can sing different.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, do that. If you have a couple people, genius. You know,
Pick a side.
each pick a side. Here we go. Ready, go. Come, follow, 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 follow me. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Whither shall I follow, follow thee? To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood. It's a round, so repeat it. Come, follow, 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 follow me. Whither shall I follow, follow, follow? Whither shall I follow, follow thee? To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree.
Oh, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree.
Oh, that was awesome. You're an amazing singer. I didn't notice we had an entire choir that was with us.
I know.
Yeah, we have like
That sounds awesome.
dozens and dozens of people.
Yeah.
We're making music happen right now. So listen, one more pitch about singing. When you were born, your mother sang to you. When people end their life, when it's all and they've lived a full and happy life, you celebrate them and you sing to them. They call it a wake, or they call it, they have all these different types of celebrations for the celebration of their life. In the middle of your life, when something great happens, you sing. When
It's your birthday.
When it's your birthday, you sing. When you win a game, you sing. When you go into quarantine, you sing. When you're Italian and you can't go anywhere, you stand on your balcony and you sing. This is just what the world does. And the more that you can make that just a natural thing, eventually we can get back to where we really naturally should be, which is where we're just singing all the time, all of us. That's my hope for you. Do we have time to teach them a whole new song? Okay.
Probably.
I know you didn't come here Oh, okay. We don't have a lot. Okay, we have time. We have time. So I know you didn't come here to just sing, but I hope that you did learn something about music and rhythms, grabbing that guitar. And I think it's enough for you to know, for you to have enough information that when you come into my songwriting class next week, we're going to talk about songwriting, and hopefully you'll do some experimenting this week with music and rhythm. Find some ones you like, and I'd like to challenge you to come to my songwriting seminar, my songwriting webinar, and write some music with me next week.
Someone wants to know if that was a song that they could buy. I bet you could look it up, but I don't know if you could buy it.
It's a really good question. But one thing you could do is, I think we share the link for this video, and you could go back and like watch it a lot. And if you want the written sheet music, then send me an email. Send an email to the school, and I'll get some written sheet music to you. I'll find it for you.
Peyton says you're the best teacher.
Peyton, you're the best student.
Oh yeah. And Kate, wow, that's a cool name. She said she was singing, so good job.
Ah, thank you. Okay, so I want to teach you a song I learned. So we're in Oregon, and we live a couple hours from this place called Mount Hood. Mount Hood is like a home base. Every time we go to Mount Hood, I feel like I've arrived to like a place that I should be. Something just so magical and spiritual about it. And if you go to this mountain and you sing this song, you'll probably find some people will just come out of the forest and start singing with you. Because I learned this song when I was a little kid, while I was on that mountain. My camp, like my summer camp, we went up there and we learned this song. It's called "Darling, Won't You Wait." It's a little love song. It's cute, but like, it's just, I feel like it's just like a great song. It's kind of like a perfect song. So I want to teach it to you. It goes like this: darling, won't you wait? Won't you wait? Won't you wait? All right, now you can sing it higher with Callie.
Yeah.
Sing your note.
Da,
Yes, you can sing your note.
da. There we go.
Good. So you can sing that note, or you can sing our note.
Do you want to show them the lyrics?
No, we're just gonna tell them. You're
Okay.
gonna remember them. We'll put the lyrics up in a second. Darling, won't you wait? Won't you wait? Won't you wait? You got it? Okay, good. We're moving on. For I must go far away. Darling, won't you wait? Won't you wait? Won't you wait till I come back home to stay? There's a lot of words. Just get the first part. Now sing it with me. Darling, won't you wait? Won't you wait? Won't you wait? For I must go far away. Got it? Again. Darling, won't you wait? Won't you wait? Won't you wait? For I must go far away. Okay, good. The next part is, darling, won't you wait? Won't you wait? Won't you wait till I come back home to stay? Good. Sing it with me. Darling, won't you wait? Won't you wait? Won't you wait till I come back home to stay? Good. Now the next part, should another love come along, simply tell him that you're not free, or simply tell her that you're not free, whichever way you want to sing it. So, should another love come along, simply tell him that you're not free. Again, should another love come along, simply tell him that you're not free. And then send him on his way, or send her on her way. Darling, won't you wait for me? Send him on his way. Darling, won't you wait for me? Maybe this is like a soldier singing to his love because he's going away to war and gonna come back, or maybe it's just like somebody that's going out on business or something. But anyway, he's going out for a while, and you better not find some other person while I'm gone. You're gonna remember me. So
True.
Let's do the whole thing.
Oh wait, Shayna says my notes are too low. If they're too low, you could try singing 8 notes higher. That would be really high.
Oh
But
yeah.
you're a soprano, so I bet you could do it.
Who is this, Shayna?
This is Shayna, yeah.
Okay. So what note could she try? Darling, won't you wait? Let's try it. Let's try this one. Darling, won't you wait? Won't you wait? Won't you wait?
That's my regular notes.
Okay.
But you could try, darling, won't you wait? But that's very high.
Yeah.
So
and
good luck.
Maybe what she means is that she's singing it really low because maybe she has like a lower voice, and that means you could try it. You could try singing with me. Darling, won't you wait? Which for you, like, darling, won't you wait? Maybe but
Yeah.
try one of those. Okay, sing your note again.
Darling,
Da, take notes lower. Here we go. Darling, won't you wait, won't you wait, won't you wait, for I must go far away. Darling, won't you wait, won't you wait, won't you wait, till I come back home to stay. Should another love come along, simply tell him that you're not free. Send him on his way, on his way, on his way. Darling, won't you wait for me? You're so awesome. I think you got it. I'm going to teach you the last part because then we only have another minute. So it goes like this. Oh, my love. Some of us I know. Oh, wow. Dark. Oh, dark. Okay, look.
It is dark.
It's going to happen. Some of us are going to die. And that's what the song, you know, something that kind of catches you with the song. Things happen in life, and so it gets sad. Oh, my love, some of us I know are bound to die. Oh, my love, how it breaks my heart to say goodbye. Woo!
Wow.
Okay, we know it all works out in the end, but just, you know, it does make a good song. Oh, my love, some of us I know are bound to die. Oh, my love, how it breaks my heart to say goodbye.
What?
Okay, good. Now give us the drum. Okay, last part. Oh, my love, when you're far away, I miss you so. Hold me close. Kiss me once again before I go. All right, get a little mushy. Just do it. Just sing it anyway. Oh, my love, when you're far away, I miss you so. Hold me close. Kiss me once again before I go. Okay, good. We only have a minute, but I'm just going to sing the entire song with you anyway, and we're going to run a little bit over. Here we go. Oh, my love, some of us I know are bound to die. Oh, my love, how it breaks my heart to say goodbye. Oh, my love, when you're far away, I miss you so. Hold me close, kiss me once again before I go. You got it. Now we're going to do the whole song. Here we go. Darling, won't you wait, won't you wait, won't you wait, for I must go far away. Darling, won't you wait, won't you wait, won't you wait, till I come back home to stay. Should another love come along, simply tell him that you're not free. Send him on his way, on his way, on his way. Darling, won't you wait for me? Oh, my love, some of us I know are bound to die. Oh, my love, how it breaks my heart to say goodbye. Oh, my love, when you're far away, I miss you so. Hold me close, kiss me once again before I go. So, if you come to my songwriting workshop next week, I promise you, we will run that song one more time. I will provide you the lyrics on the screen, so you have one more chance to sing what I just think is such a perfect, sweet song, and we'll get a chance to sing it in one more way that makes it so beautiful. But that's the end of today's workshop, and you know, we all have things we got to do and more things we got to study. Thank you for making music with me. I hope that you can make a lot of music by the time I see you next week. I would like to just thank Heron Books for providing us materials that we can study for the subject, to let you know that a lot of those materials are available to you right now online, and you can go to their website and check out all of the materials they have available. I want to thank Calliope, my daughter, and London, my son, for making music with me today. And we think you're great. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next week. Bye.